Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, Recha Kodash. And I would like to say the water YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI for the spirit and truth. And as always, giving double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone over the world that I learned this truth from. Alright, Brakathum. Alright, and then Shalom, Wahabathum, Laha Bachariyam, Shal Yasha'Allah, which is peace and love to the elect of Yasha'Allah, which is Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Indians, scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. I'm my fellow servant, Kwame Yasha'Allah, back with another lesson. Alright, I'm going to title this Prophecy. Alright, Prophecy update, if you will. Alright, America is becoming a third world country. Alright, because here it is in 2019. Alright, you have a guy by the name of Donald Trump, alright, who's the president of the United States. All right, and pretty much recently there were rumors, all right, before him coming into office that he was going to supposedly make America great again. But see, for those that don't know, making America great again, all right, is contrary to the scriptures, all right, because America is written down in the Bible, the Holy Scriptures, but you wouldn't see America. You would see spiritually Sodom and Egypt, okay, spiritually Nineveh, all right, Babylon the Great, ultimately, okay, and these are all spiritual titles, if you will, of the great horde that sitteth upon the beast, all right, the beast being NATO, the EU, or the ECC, or the European Economic Community, EEC, all right, and pretty much, you know, the Heavenly Father is making Esau bear, all right, and he's stripping him of his power, because we are in a time of his pump being brought low to the ground, and him being revealed as the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right, and the covering cast, all right, is being uplifted, and the veil is being how you say it, the veil is being turned from off the people's eyes, man. All right, and the proof is in the pudding. Okay, so here it is. Last month, okay, you had this published June 18, 2019, 6:30 a.m. by a guy named Victor Davis Henson. All right, Politics and Policies on National Review. All right, and it says America's first third world state. Now, as you can see in the back, Elder Pastor Har of Great Millstone, the head of Great Millstone, just did a video not too long ago on the Black Death, or the bubonic plague, if you will, okay, that's taking place out there in California, Los Angeles, where pretty much every street that you can see were homeless people on the streets, man, under bridges, all right, in broad daylight, all right, and this is not just in California, man. This is everywhere. All right, Philadelphia, okay, Chicago, and so forth and so on. All right, New York. Okay, the same places that you see on TV as, oh, you know, come here, or, you know, or resorts, whatever. Guess what, man? It's nothing but homeless people there, man. All right. Now, first, before I actually read this article, for those that don't know, let me go ahead and bring this out real quick of what exactly, brother's taking off, man. That's the spirit. What exactly is a third world country, for those that don't know. All right, so pretty much, let me go ahead and bring this out on etymology. All right, because, man, this is beautiful, man. You know, call HALAL YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, man. Hey, man, you know, these things that's going on across the four corners of the earth, man, this is what the spirit is groaning for. When you read in Romans, the 8th chapter, it says, even our spirit, the spirit within us, groan within ourselves, man. All right, and why are we groaning? To get the hell out of here, man. You know, to get out of this flesh, get out of going off, get out of corruption, man. You know, a corruptible ruler. All right, and for righteousness to be spread across the four corners of the earth by way of Yahweh, sending his only begotten son, YAHAWASHI, all right, to redeem the elect of Israel, to set up the rulership, all right, the kingdom of Israel, right, which is the kingdom of heaven by default. All right, so the word third world is a noun from 1963 from French Thiers Thiers Monday, formulated 1952 by French economic historian Alfred Sauvy. It says 1898 through 1990. It says on the model of the third estate, French Thiers estate of revolutionary France, his first world. It says his first world, the West. All right, so what? The first world, the West, would be over here on the Western Hemisphere, which would be America. All right, and then you have in the second world the Soviet bloc, so that would be out there chiefly in Russia. All right, which is the land of Gog and Magog. All right, never caught on. So pretty much it doesn't say too much. So what I did was I actually go ahead and remove that. I basically simplified it and just typed in on Google, what does third world country mean? So to simplify it, as you can see in the background, all right, America is the green, so that would be the first world. All right, which is all powers. Okay, red is pretty much impoverished. Red is pretty much isolated. All right, which that word impoverished is heavy because America is getting ready to be red, if not already red, man. Okay, because prophecy is being fulfilled. All right, prophecy is being fulfilled, man. The Lord YAHAWASHI is, hey, as it is written, the sins of this place have reached the heavens, and the Lord said there's an appointed time for everything. So it's not when we want it to happen, it's when He wanted it to happen. And guess what? We are in a time of His visitation. All right, so as you can see, the first world would be America, all right, and Canada, and so forth and so on. All right, you got the second world out here in the Middle East. All right, as you can see, Russia is this huge country at the top. All right, which is the bear that you read about in Ezekiel 38, and so forth and so on, the minor countries under that. And then you have parts of the first world over there, okay, which are NATO allies, you see. And then you have the red, and as you can see, red actually takes over the third world, which is red, actually takes over most of the parts of the lands, man. Why? Because those are the impoverished countries. All right, so now, just pretty much simplifying it, it says third world is a phrase frequently used to describe a developing nation. So America is going back to being a developing nation. So here it is, like I said earlier, making America great again. No, man. America is getting ready to be an example of those that shall live ungodly, according to 2 Peter, the second chapter, I believe. All right. It says the first world describes countries whose views align with NATO and capitalism. All right. So what? There goes that pride of thine heart has deceived thee, because America is actually getting ready to go all the way back to the beginning. And that's why the scriptures say, all right, real quick, through the Spirit, try not to make this too long, because Jake got a short attention span. All right, but it's a lot, man. It's a lot to be said in these times, man. Okay, because we, amen, the prophets, amen, everything that we speak about is coming to pass, man. You know, so all the pride and all the fame, all right, and all your anything that has something to do with this world, guess what, man? And the condition and the fashion of it, guess what? It's passing away. But the scripture say, he that doeth the will of the Lord shall abide forever. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit. All right. It says, dwell, remain, abide. Okay, so the Lord inhabit it. That's why the scripture say we are impoverished. But let us go and build up the cities, build up the places, the unwalled villages, if you will, man. Okay, but what the Lord said, they shall build it, but I shall throw down. And the Lord is throwing down. It says, in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right? America is a virgin because this place has not been physically touched with any war. And that's why you people are so proud. You have taken on the mind state of Esau Edom with his pride, okay? And your hearts have been deceived. But the scripture say the deceiver and the deceiver is the Most High's, man. You people actually think that you are not this famine that's getting ready to take place here on the planet Earth. And you can just see there was a cutback on the food stamps. So Esau Edom is getting ready, the government is getting ready to take away their benefits. And you see what happened with the government shutdown. not too long ago. So it's not that far-fetched that when all hell break loose, you people are going to bug out. You people are the movie Purge, man. It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne. So it says, sit on the ground, there is no throne. Throne represents what? Seat, stool, dignity, royal authority, power, rulership, man. All right? So Esau Edom is a bad ruler, man. All right? He's a wicked ruler. Why? Because the people are impoverished. This is what happened. Where you have the basis of man set up over the children or the sons of Yasharallah, man. But this was made an example. All right, the last example of how a wicked ruler shall rule a kingdom. Okay, it says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans," right, because they get their power from the Ur Chaldeans, all right, the ancient Babylonians, all right, who were the ancient Hamites, man. Okay, it says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate," right, because America is looked at as untouched, calm. You know, nobody can't tell America nothing. You Americans are so proud, man. I work around a lot of proud Edomites, and we all do. All right. So guess what? This video is proving that your pride has deceived you, because this is taking place outside of your door, man, outside of your house. Okay. It says the first world described countries whose views align with NATO and capitalism. And it says in the second world referred to countries that supported communism and the Soviet Union. So there's a separation right there between two powers. All right. Okay. And that's the playing field of this last World War, which is World War III. Okay. Babylon the Great, all right, versus Gog and Magog and all of its allies. Okay. And really it's going to be all or the whole world against Babylon the Great. The beast shall hate the whore, as it is written in Revelation 17:16. That's prophecy for you, man. So America's becoming a third world's war. I mean, a third world country. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna type this in too, so that you can, because it didn't give you the definition of a third world country. So it says the second world was the so-called communist bloc, the Soviet Union, China, Cuba, and friends. The remaining nations which aligned with neither group, here it is, which aligned with neither group were assigned to the third world. So America is what? Being isolated, okay? It's being isolated. This is why you have the ditching of the U.S. dollar bill. All right? Many countries on the Middle East have denounced the dollar bill, man. The petrodollar, if you will, man. Because many countries in the third world were impoverished. The term came to be used to refer to the poor world. So there you have it. A third world is an impoverished and poor world, if you will. All right. A poor economy, a poor infrastructure. Okay. Lack of resources. All right. And guess what? Esau Edom is going back to its natural habitation as being what? The basis of men. Malachi 1:4. The Lord said what? They shall build, but I shall throw down. So now let's go ahead and read a little bit of this, and I'm going to get right to it. All right. It says America's first third world state. So now we know what the third world state is, a impoverished state or a impoverished economy. All right. A impoverished infrastructure, if you will. So check this out. It says, a man who said he is homeless stands outside his makeshift home near a housing construction project in San Francisco, California in 2015. Now, this is what's popping in 2019. So ain't shit changed. It just evolved. All right. It says medieval, and the word medieval, for those that don't know, the word med, M-E-D, means middle, and the word evil means age. So medieval means middle age. All right, and you can look that up on the etymology. All right, so it says medieval or middle age. All right, diseases. Okay, so the diseases that came in the middle age, all right, are coming back. Okay, it says medieval diseases, gangs, corruption, crime, crumbling infrastructure, out of touch wealthy elites. Okay, it says third world is now an anachronous, geographical term of the old Cold War. It says, but after 1989, Third World was reinvented from a political noun into an adjective to mean more than just Asian, African, and Latin American nations non-aligned, meaning what? America is a part of this, man, with either the West or the Soviet Union. So that means it was isolated by the West or the Soviet Union because they were what? The first and the second, if you will, okay, the two global powers, if you will. All right. It says rather the current modifier Third World has come to transcend geography, politics, and ethnicity. It simply denotes poor, failed states all over the globe of all races and religions. And you have this in 2019. What's going on, man? All right. 2019 for you people, man. So America's not being made great again. Okay, it's being made an example of those that shall live ungodly, man, according to the scriptures. Thus saith the scriptures. All right, in HALAL. It says third world symptomologies are predictably corrupt government, unequal and non-existent, a capability of the law. Are all these big, look, man, all these big words for what? The government is corrupted, all right, and the Most High YAHAWASHI is bringing the same plagues that he plagued Egypt with back again, okay? It says to rather than three classes in the return of medieval diseases, in the return of medieval diseases, okay? Third world nations suffer from high taxes and poor social services, pre-modern infrastructure and utilities, poor transportations, okay? Tribalism, gangs, and lack of security. Are not these all the same things that go on here in America? Okay. Now I want to focus on medieval diseases, man. All right, medieval diseases. All right, which was the downfall. All right, and going back into the time. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get it. Okay, because I don't want to butcher this. You know, this is kind in the 1300s. All right, but this is from Museum of London. It says 1348 through 1665, and what Esau Edom, according to Revelations, the 20th chapter, where it says 1,000-year period. Okay, Esau Edom. All right, he was not in power prior to 324 A.D. through the 1300s. Okay, that's when he around the 1300s. That's when the Renaissance period began. All right, and these effects begin to outbreak, man. Okay, around 1347. All right, through 1665 through 1666. Okay, and these are the return of the medieval diseases, man. Because, like I said, the word medieval, which means middle, and evil ages. So these are the return of the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages began around the 1300s, man. I'm sorry, around the 1500s through the 500s through the 1500 period, man. Okay, but it's all through the spirit. Okay, it says London plagues 1348 through 1665. Many people have heard of the Black Death of 1348 and of the Great Plague of 1665, both terrible outbreaks of the disease which killed thousands of Londoners. However, it is well known that these famous outbreaks are only two of nearly 40 that London suffered between 1348 and 1665. So now I'm gonna jump down to the point because this a lot of this is nice, man. You know, this whole thing is beautiful right here. You know. Let me see. Up here it is. Got him. All right. So where it says the Black Death. All right. It says the Black Death, 1348 through 1350. All right. And as you can see, this image here. All right. Photograph of one of the mass graves discovered by archaeologists near the Tower of London. All right, so this is a plague, the return of a medieval disease, all right, which The word pestilence is from the word pest, which means disease. All right, and this is one of the plagues of the Most High, one of his four sore plagues. Okay, famine, death, pestilence, and noisome beasts. Okay, and that's in Ezekiel 14 chapter. Those are his four sore plagues. Okay, so it says in 1347, news reached England, and I'm going to end off on this. In 1347, news reached England of an horrifying and incurable disease that was spreading from Asia through the North Africa and Europe. The Black Death struck London, and this is what's going on right now as we speak. The Black Death. Go on What is the 666 Mars Elder Pastor Hard channel, and you can see the Black Death is breaking out in Los Angeles, and that's the article that we're reading. Okay, of the third world state, which is California. All right, which will make America a third world country, man. Okay, because this is global. But they just on the map. Okay, it says no one knew. I wouldn't be surprised if New York is, man, because all the damn rats out there, man, you know, which these rats carry the disease. But like I said, this article is beautiful because it actually goes into what is the plague, all right? Okay, but sticking to the point real quick, it says, continuing on, all right, in 1347, news reached England of a horrifying and incurable disease that was spreading from Asia through North Africa and Europe. The Black Death struck London in the autumn of 1348. No one knew how to stop the disease during the next 18 months. Check this out. It killed half of all Londoners, perhaps 40,000 people. Why? Because you have only a week to live, man. Okay? Only a week. See? Most within a week. Right there, man. Most within a week. We're not making this shit up. This is real life. Okay? Most within a week die of this disease, man. And this was just coming back today. This is what's going on today out in California. You people are not taking heed. All right, so continuing on. Okay? So like I said, like we say, call halal YAHAWASHI, because what? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it, man? Okay? And Shalom, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Brakatham. All right? It says, there were so many dead that Londoners had to dig mass graves, large trenches for many bodies, mass. Okay? All right, it says, this picture shows one of these graves, which I showed you earlier. All right, this is just one. Okay, one. All right, and it's not, 6 bodies? No, it's thousands of bodies over here, man. All right. Okay, but they didn't want to put all that on the camera. All right, because it'll buggy people out. But you're actually going to witness that according to Psalms 91, where it says 1,000 on thy right and 10,000 on thy left, or 10,000 on thy left, or 10,000 on thy right, all right, and 1,000 on thy left, man. Anyway, resembling mass death, okay? All right, it says, this picture shows one of these graves, which was excavated by archaeologists at the Royal Mint site near the Tower of London. And in some of the trenches, the bodies were piled up on top of each other, up to 5 deep. Up to 5 deep, man. Up to 5 deep. So like I said, you looking at the top of it right now, man. Okay? This is real life, man. And this is a plague that's taking place in California today. Okay? July 24th, 2019. So like I said earlier, starting off this video, make America great again? No, America is being made an example of those that shall live ungodly. It says children's bodies were placed in the small spaces between adults. By 1350, the Black Death had killed millions of people, possibly half the population of the known world. Okay? So like I say, man, this article is very beautiful. I wanted to, get through it, but, Jake tension span is short, man, in these last days. But, Lord's word was edifying to the elect. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem, Rechakodash, and the water, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, for the spirit and truth. All right, and as always, double honors to my apostles, the head elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. All right, they taught me this truth through the spirit and power, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai. All right, and salutations to the Zakwani Wa'achim across the four corners of the earth that's enduring and teaching this truth in sincerity, faith, and honesty, and shalom to the elect. And as you can see on the screen, I'm going to close out on this. This is the time period of 1347 through 1351, and it says at least 25 million people died in Europe by the Black Death, the bubonic plague, and that's what's going on today. All right. So with that, 2nd Ezra 15:11, the Lord said He will smite Egypt as before. Shalom.